Whataboutism will be the death of America. And the reason I say that is because today Politico published leaked group text messages among leaders in the Young Republicans organization. And I fully condemn the messages. Whether or not they were joking, it doesn't matter. They were awful. They said things like, "I love Hitler." They joked about wanting to off people they didn't like or wanted to put people in gas chambers. Lots of anti-Semitism, throwing the N-word everywhere, lots of racism. It's just the kind of vile rhetoric that you expect to hear from members of the alt-right and not just your run-of-the-mill leadership in an organization like the Young Republicans. So absolutely terrible rhetoric. And the reactions to this have been very revealing. So let me start with the good reaction. The good reaction is what happened immediately. The Young Republicans released a statement saying that this rhetoric is appalling, doesn't represent us, doesn't represent conservatism. All these people are gone. They're resigning. That's it. That's that. And that's fantastic. And that's already more than the Democrats have done when it comes to Jay Jones, the Attorney General, the man running for Attorney General in Virginia, who said in text messages he wanted to kill his political rival and his kids, calling them little fascists. And so that's great. We love accountability, which is absolutely necessary. But what's awful is that the Young Republicans are getting raked up and down for doing that. And at least on the online internet world, what I'm seeing is all these big influencers, big people on the right, even the vice president, J.D. Vance, and you see people like Matt Walsh saying this. And the common rhetoric in reaction is, well, you know, the Democrats, they still won't condemn Jay Jones. They want us dead. So why should we condemn this? Like J.D. Vance was basically saying that. He was saying Jay Jones's rhetoric was much worse, which I think is true. But then J.D. says, I'm not going to clutch my pearls over this, and offered no condemnation of the rhetoric. Like if you're going to acknowledge this incident, you have to condemn it or say it's bad. To avoid it is like this cowardice of like, well, I'm not condoning it. I'm not going to say condone it, but I'm going to avoid condemning it and just direct at the Democrats. It's like, what are we doing here? And Matt Walsh, same thing, saying that, you know, the Democrats aren't acknowledging Jay Jones. And you know, we're not going to go after some people for making some horrid jokes. Why would we do that? Guys, this whataboutism is awful. It's dangerous for the country. It represents a steep race to the bottom. If there will be no moral ground left to stand on anywhere, if there's nobody there to uphold it,